Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kai and this is my crafty corner of the internet. If you're new to my channel, this is where I talk about all of the crafts that I'm doing, mostly cross stitch, but I will be doing some more sewing and quilting as the year goes on, and I want to share that with you guys too. But today we are talking about my cross stitch progress from February. I've got a couple whips to show you, and I have a finish, which I'm really excited about, so we'll just get right into it. So the first project that I have to show you is the Secret Grove Stitch Along by Needle Lock Designs. Here is where I was at last time you guys saw it. At the end of January, we were sitting at part 5 of 10 being released. There was one release in February, which means we're now up to part 6 of 10, and I've been keeping up with it. So we are sitting at, so there are 6 of 10 parts currently released. Part 6 is the crow and the hourglass and the scissors with the ribbon here. I was able to complete this part in 8 days. It was 2,250 stitches if I'm remembering right. I don't always keep track of like the total number of stitches in each part, but I did remember that one, so. So this is the whole piece so far. I'm really proud of myself for being able to keep up with the releases. And I'm really hoping that I can keep up with them, because we'll be getting 2 parts released in March. Part 7 on March 7th, then part 8 will be released March 28th. And I should be able to keep up with the releases since I'm now down to just 2 whips, and I don't know if I'm going to start any, but we'll see what happens. So this is being stitched on 18 count Mystic Ada by Picture This Plus, and I'm stitching the Secret Grove with all of the called for DMCs. I did not make any substitutions. So I really love how the colors are popping on this fabric. I am finding that this particular fabric is really soft, and this is the same fabric that I used for the plants and petrichor stitch along, and that one I really kind of struggled. I'm really interested to see what other animals we'll be stitching. I know we're getting close to the end, so I feel like there's gonna be maybe 2 more animals and then a few more small motifs. So yeah, I'm really excited and happy about that one. So then moving on to my next whip, I've got the Mount Fuji pattern by Needle Minder Layer. Here's where I was at last month. So I started this January 16th, 2025, and at the end of January I was sitting at 21% completed, and here's where I am now at the end of February. I got a lot done. I'm sitting at 79% complete after 16 days of stitching. This was supposed to be a on-the-go coffee shop craft project, but I love it so much that I've been stitching it almost every day. But it's also really nice to have a little. I'm not sure many people would consider this a small. I do, because it fits within like a small hoop, but it is full coverage, so I consider it a small. And it's been really nice to have something this size that I can stitch at the kitchen table while my toddler is having meals, or something I can just grab and stitch at anywhere in the house. So that's why this has gotten a lot more progress than I was expecting it to. But I also just, it's so pretty. It's so gorgeous. You can really, I love the dithering effects throughout the sky. My goal for March will be I'm going to finish up, I've got 2 more colors of blue to finish up this lake, and then I'll move into the rest of the pink trees down here. Then I'll stitch these pink cherry blossoms, and then I'll finally finish off the white and do all of the missing stitches up here are white. So I'll do that color last. I don't think I'll have any problems getting this finished in March, but we'll see what happens. I've got some different goals set in mind for next month. Yep, so that was it for my whips. You'll notice that I never have like a bunch of whips at once, and the reason for that is because I only have 3 project cases and I'm not looking to add any more. I've actually found that I get pretty overwhelmed even with just 3 because I really like being able to finish the things that I start. And if I have too many things in progress that I try to stitch, even if I'm stitching on them all in a month, I feel like I'm not really making a whole lot of progress. I feel a lot more productive if I have less whips to keep track of. So with all that being said, let me show you my finish. I have 1 finish this month, which I'm very, very excited about. I have finished the snow bear stocking that I'm making for my child. Here is where I was at the end of January. So this is the last time that you saw it. Or when I started February, I was at 58% completed on the snow bear stocking, and now it's all done, including the back stitch. This up here is just a fabric panel to hide my child's name for privacy reasons, so please just ignore that. But yeah, the stocking is finished. I've even got all of the cardinals are back stitched. The little bears are back stitched. These are so stinking cute. This is definitely a pattern that really comes alive with the back stitching. This is just white on white on white, and you really lose the bear in the snow without the back stitching, but it's so cute. Like, look at those little ears. And then the scarf ends are, they called it a cut loop stitch. So it's actually, you can actually feel the fringe, which is really interesting for me. I've never done anything like that before, so yep. All done with the stocking, and I'm so happy. I'm so pleased with it. Like, it is the epitome of my child. She is going to be absolutely thrilled when she sees it. The next thing I have to do is baste in the stocking outline, and then I will remove the grid lines, wash it, cut it out, sew it up into the stocking, and then it will be fully finished. But that's not for today. That's not even for this month. I'm definitely gonna set it to the side for a little while. I may go ahead and wash it this month, but I'm definitely not gonna put it together as a stocking until probably closer to December. The rest of the stats for that. So this was a dimensions kit. The title of it is Snow Bear Stocking, and I stitched it with all of the included kit materials. So I used the 14 count light blue Aida, all of the dimensions thread, everything was from the kit. So I finished it February 28th, and I spent 19 days stitching it in February. So I'm really pleased that I was able to get it done, and now all I have to do is fully finish it, which is a lot more involved than it sounds, but it will definitely be fully finished well before Christmas time, so we'll be able to use it this year, and I'm so pleased about that. Now with that stocking completed, I know at the beginning of the year I said I was going to move on to a stocking for myself. I picked up the Enchanted Ornaments Dimensions Gold Collection kit. I'm just going to pop in a picture of it here because I don't want to get up and get the project. But I think I kind of want to dial back my cross stitching in March. I love doing it, and it's a really easy craft for me to do during the days. But I realized like kind of halfway through February that it had been many, many months since I had last drawn anything. And, in my life before I was a parent, I was a very active digital artist. I was drawing digitally like almost every single day, and you know, things change when you have a baby. It's hard to sit down in front of my drawing tablet every day, so I didn't do a lot of drawing for a long time, and it kind of made me sad when I realized that in February. So I want to spend more time drawing in March, which means I have to dial back my stitching progress. I'm definitely still going to keep up with the Secret Grove stitch along. That will be my main focus, you know, when a release is active. And then I'm also want to finish Mount Fuji because I'm at 79%, so like I can definitely finish that in March. But I probably won't be adding any new starts in March, but we'll just see what happens. I am turning 31 March 25th, and I keep hearing about like these birthday starts, so maybe I might do something like that, or I decide not to. I don't know. It's still pretty open. See, I may dial back my stitching come March, and then just because I've got some other goals that I want to accomplish, like I definitely want to do some more drawing, you know, find my love for that again. And then I also have plans to reorganize my crafting room in here. Like you can see, this poor plastic drawer cart is falling apart. Like that top shelf is sagging so badly, it desperately needs replaced. I bought that in college, and it's beyond its last legs. So we bought some dressers from IKEA, and they were delivered this last week, so I definitely need to get those assembled and moved in here. And then I really want to go through all of my crafting supplies and de-stash a bunch of stuff. I've got like 6 or 7 drawer sets scattered all the way around this office, and they are all like completely full of things. And a lot of them are crafts that I haven't touched in many, many years. Like I've got polymer clay that's like 12 years old, and I haven't touched anything polymer clay related in years. So I definitely need to go through my crafting supplies and de-stash down. That way I have more space for the things that I have interest in. I want more, like I want to be able to have like a nicely organized cross stitch drawer somewhere, and I just don't have the space right now because everything is full. So that's probably going to be my major focus for March, is going through my craft room and de-stashing. I kind of plan on recording at least a little bit of that for a video. I'm not going to call it a floss tube because I don't really think of it as because it's not just like cross stitch or sewing or anything like that. There's a lot of stuff in this room. So yeah, I will be recording that as a video and releasing it as a regular vlog, but no promises for when that's going to get done. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an excellent rest of your day. And please take the time to be kind to yourself and do something for you today. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I'll see you around next time. Bye friends, happy stitching!